Hello, Oz.
Hello, Curtis.
Hey, what movie we watching this week?
This week, as a surprise entry, because we didn't know what we were watching at the end of last week.
Nope, we didn't.
We are watching a movie marriage of The Rise of Skywalker meets The Crazies,
Yeah.
meets A Current Affair,
Yeah.
with a little bit of Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
I love it.
This week, we are watching We Bury the Dead.
Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Yeah, this movie really bothered my wife.
It did it? I could
The
totally
teeth.
see that, yeah.
The teeth really got her.
Yeah.
Welcome back, listeners and viewers, to another episode of Let's Talk About Flicks, the podcast where we take a monthly theme. This month is Patreon Subscriber Month. And
Yes, it
we are
is.
here this week to honor kind of an honorary selection for
Mhm.
Mandy Kay.
Yeah. Yeah. One we think that
yeah.
represents her and her film tastes. Yes.
Absolutely. So I'm one of your hosts, Oz.
I am the other host, Curtis.
And before we get going too far, we don't want to forget to thank
No,
our
we
Patreon
don't.
subscribers this week. So here's a shout out to Don S., Aaron A., the aforementioned Mandy K., Melissa L., Colleen K., and Lyle M. Thank you, one and all, for your patronage.
Yes, thank you. I love Patreon Subscriber Month because
I do too.
Because we usually get selections that we probably wouldn't come up with ourselves, and it's something a little different. This movie's only 2 years old, Oz, at the time of this recording.
Yeah, it's one of the more recent ones that
Yes.
we've done, and one that neither one of us had seen, and it was fine. Like it was. I don't know. I won't say it's tough to describe. I mean, it's a zombie movie.
Yeah.
But,
It's a zombie-ish movie.
Yeah. It's there's zombies present.
Yes.
But it's not about the zombies. It's not about even surviving the zombies.
Hmm.
So it's not even about the 60s, British band The Zombies.
No, it is not about the zombies.
It's not about them either. So it's last week was Colleen K's pick, so you covered the plot.
Yes,
and I've got Excalibur, and I've got the plot for this one.
Yeah.
So, who are the three people that matter in this movie?
Yes, there's not a big cast, and there's really only a couple of people that matter. Movie that is very big in scope, in like literal scope, like like the cinematography of it. It's a very expansive movie by how they shot it and how it looks.
It's well shot too.
Yeah, but very tiny cast. We have Ray herself, Daisy Ridley as Ava Newman. She's our lead character and is pretty much on screen at all times in this movie. We have her husband, Mitch, played by Matt Whelan, the person that she is searching for throughout the movie. We have Brendan Thwaites as Clay. I hear the word Clay. I always think of Alan Rickman from Die Hard when he takes out a character to try to trick Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
Clay, Bill Clay.
Bill Clay. Yeah,
Bill
when he's trying,
Clay.
when he's dropping his accent to just be a local.
Then we have. I'll mention two more because why not? We've got Mark Cole Smith as Riley. A soldier down there who's got some issues, and then I'll mention Chloe Hurst as Katie.
Yeah, that's fair.
And we'll let you know who Katie is as we go through the plot. Yeah, there's some other characters, but they really don't matter.
They don't matter.
Yeah,
and like, there's not even a lot of zombies in the movie.
No.
And I was back and forth. I threw the crazies in here. I originally had 28 Days Later. Because 28 Days Later, they're not technically zombies, just like these are not technically zombies. But I went with the crazies because, look at that. The United States gets involved and somehow chemically alters people to become, zombies, for the lack of a better word. So the plot of this movie is trauma.
Yeah.
And
that's really what it is. Trauma and trauma closure, unfinished business. We hear that phrase a couple of times.
Yep. Yes, we do. And so that's what's inside the contents of the package, but it is wrapped in a nice, pretty Tasmanian bow. This takes place let me just kind of back up a little bit. we get a very quick little, this is what happened moment. United States goofed up and accidentally detonates some like experimental weapon.
Oopsie.
As you do. Off the coast.
Whoopsie doodle.
Off the coast of Tasmania. And it basically, it just wipes out like 500 million people.
Yeah, it decimates the very populated area. We were looking pre-show at Google Maps, like where exactly is it? It's Hobart,
Tasmania.
And just the geography of it. And so, and we see, we see like it's not a nuclear explosion, but we see the explosion just wipe out this city. But even those who weren't directly impacted by the blast are still dead. Everything on the island is dead. Every creature on the island is dead.
Yes. And so if it didn't kill you dead, you were brain dead.
Yeah.
And that's where we basically get our zombies from. It's these brain dead folks that are still animated and doing their thing. Apparently this toxin does some real nasty stuff to you physically as well, because everybody's got like beaver teeth that they don't that they don't grind down. Like if you don't give your hamster something to chew on, and it just kind of outgrow, like their teeth outgrow their mouth. It's kind of what we're dealing with.
Is that how that works? The teeth just outgrow the mouth. It's just a face full of teeth.
Yeah, pretty much. And they like to grind them, and it's very like auditory disturbing, and that really bothered Jenny watching this. She's I
could completely see that bothering her.
Like, I can't do the teeth. It wasn't that it scared her. It just was, that's a bit much. I can't do that. But she pushed through and we made it. So, so we've got anybody that's not dead is brain dead. And they have found that a lot of these brain dead are, again, like I mentioned, regaining some motor function. With some violence attached.
The longer they're up and around.
And there's a theory that kind of comes in a little bit later in the movie that the people that reanimate they've got unfinished business. Like, again, proven, you can't ask them, they're brain dead. But that's the theory that some people are throwing around, is that those that are being reanimated aren't finished with something. They need
something left lingering.
So that's kind of the backstory of what's happened on the island and why we have no local survivors. So we meet Ava. She's an American. And her husband, Mitch, was on a business trip to Woodbridge, which is in New Zealand. And so that's where
Tasmania.
Tasmania. I'm sorry for all our New Zealand listeners.
Big Kiwi audience that follows us.
My bad.
Yes. Apologies to Taika Waititi.
Yeah, we are a big hit in Down Under.
Big Auckland population. Really, they're just all about us.
Big hit. We're big in Woodbridge, actually.
We are.
Woodbridge, Tasmania. So the Australians get involved, which is what you do because they're neighborly. And so Ava has volunteered for the Australian military to be part of their like body retrieval, burial population, because again, you just have the island of Tasmania pretty much is just dead. So their bodies are just lying there, and all the animal life is just lying there. Like it's just, you just have an island of dead. So we got to go bury them. Hence the title, We Bury the Dead.
That's not We Left the Dead.
Yeah, that'd be a real short film.
You want to go down to Tasmania? No.
Well, there goes my Sheila.
Sorry, Sheila. Sorry, Miss Sheila.
Sheila. So
a lot of people stuffed in fridges in this one too.
A lot of frigid. That's how you try to avoid the blast. It worked for Indy.
Yeah, it did. It worked for Indiana Jones.
Fridge yourself, you'll be just fine. So Ava gets assigned. Well, she signs up, and the lady is. I did like this part where, yes, it's a military person.
Yeah.
But she was also like, who are you looking for? Like,
Yeah,
nobody just volunteers for this. Who are you looking for? She's like, my husband. I'd like to be as close to Woodbridge as possible. And they're like, no, Woodbridge is still burning. Like, no. We're going to send you to Hobart. It's only 200 miles north of Woodbridge. I wonder if she's going to make an effort to get there. I don't know. So yeah, she is assigned to the northern part of the island, and that's what she does. She basically partners up with someone. They go burying bodies. Yeah. And if they come across like a, reanimated one, a live one, I guess you could say, they're kind of partnered with a soldier. You tell the soldier will kill you, but then you bury that one too.
Yeah. It's like you pop your like a marker. It releases like a colored gas.
Yeah, it's like a flare kind of thing.
Basically. And that lets the local soldiers know, like, hey, we got one over here, and they come take care of it. So they're basically just going home to home, building to building, and it's just pulling out and accounting for bodies.
It's very organized. It's very structured, and it's just long, arduous work. Yeah. Volunteer work. Ava's first partnered up with another woman, and they come across a home with children. Yeah. And that's when Ava's original partner's like, I'm done.
I can't do it. Yeah.
I need to go see my kids.
Yeah.
And so Ava's left without a partner. So she's partnered up with Clay. Well, not immediately. Clay also doesn't have a partner. So Clay is Clay's a wild card.
How would you describe Clay?
I don't really know. He's the one character that's kind of an oddball. I'm glad that he had an opportunity to speak to give us his why as to why he's here. But Clay's another volunteer, and Clay doesn't want to do it either. Where Ava, she just wants to get to Woodbridge.
Yeah.
So they're partnered up, and Clay is none of this bothers him.
Yeah, very nonchalant in how he does things.
None of this bothers Clay. And he's not like a loose cannon, like psychopath that's enjoying this. It's what we got to do.
It's something to do. And he doesn't particularly care for it, but he's there and he does it, and he grumbles and he drinks.
Right. Yeah. And he's just whatever. So they're cleaning out a house, comes across like a Bugatti motorcycle. It's like a sweet looking motorcycle. And Clay is in love with it. Like, I always wanted one of these. These are awesome. So Ava kind of puts this plan together of I need a ride to Woodbridge.
Yeah.
And you want to ride your motorcycle. Why don't you take me to Woodbridge?
Yeah. And you get to ride your motorcycle.
Yeah. And he's like, okay. Like,
okay.
He's very Chad about it.
Okay.
Okay. So they abandoned their unit, and to be fair, the Australian Army's not paying a whole lot of attention as it's like broad daylight as he's pushing a motorcycle down the road, and you see soldiers, and they're like, oh, good eye. And off he goes.
Well, the people that were there too, some of the soldiers and the volunteers, like, at evening, and I understand letting some steam off, but like they're having big parties and drinking and just, I don't know.
It was a weird vibe.
Yeah, it was.
And you could
tell she was uncomfortable with it.
As again, we are dealing with dead bodies all day long. And then at night, you guys just party it up. Like, because there's no danger.
Yeah.
Like, we're on an inhabited island and we're just having fun. So this is where we really kind of get, we're kind of out of our first intro phase, where Clay and Ava just are biking across Tasmania, headed to Woodbridge. This is also where we get our like quote unquote dangerous zombies.
Yeah.
They stop at like an abandoned gas station and they're attacked. I'm calling them zombie only for reference, but they're not zombies. Like, so this, zombie kind of gets the jump on them and they're saved conveniently, which honestly, I don't think they really needed saved. I think the two of them could have handled this one zombie. It was the guy with like a broken ankle that was dragging like this big, like burly, hillbilly looking, just dragging his ankle. And
I think it was Hillbilly Jim. That's who
it was. Hillbilly Jim. Yeah.
Just had his overalls on.
Yeah. It was the man from the Legend of Boggy Creek 2.
It was Boggy Creek 2.
This is that guy.
Yeah.
So Riley, we meet Riley. Riley is he's just a lone kind of rogue soldier.
Yeah.
But he's armed. And that's something that Clay and Ava are not, is armed. Like they've got like melee type weapons, but not, not
a gun. Yeah.
So Riley takes out the soldier and sees an opportunity. So he locks Ava in a toilet and he takes Clay to question him. The camera stays with Ava, and we're just kind of led to believe that he's probably taking care of Clay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ava's throughout the entire movie, we see flashbacks of moments with Mitch.
Yeah.
There was Mitch and Ava at their wedding, and just they're just random conversations they have,
little vignettes, little 30-second hits.
I like that word, vignette. She falls asleep. I mean, like she's trapped in this toilet, this bathroom long enough. She falls asleep in there. After several hours, Riley wakes her up, says, Clay ran away.
Yeah.
Like classic Clay.
Classic Clay.
You're not gonna believe this, but Clay
he did it again.
I was trying to talk to him with my armed weapon, and he just ran off. I mean, what's a guy to do? So Riley offers to take Ava to Woodbridge. He doesn't have a Bugatti, but he's got
he's Bugatti-less.
Yeah, that's right. But he's got, this military vehicle.
Yeah.
I'll take you to Woodbridge, but first let's stop by my house.
Yeah. At first he doesn't reveal it's his house.
No, not at first. But we're gonna stop by this house and
learn
we're
pretty quick. Yeah.
We're gonna eat. Yeah. Turns out, and Ava's not stupid. I mean, I will say Ava's character in this movie is fairly resourceful.
Yeah.
Like she picks up clues fairly quickly in this house that there's a lot of pictures here with him in it.
Yes.
But she doesn't let on that that's where they're at. Like I'm consuming this information and I'm going to use it to my advantage when I need to.
Yeah.
So they're talking about their situation. She's talking about Mitch. He's talking about his wife.
Yeah.
Is it Katie?
Katie, yeah.
They're both were victims of the detonation. And then Riley gets weird.
Yeah, he gets really weird really fast.
Yeah. Hey, can you put my wife's clothes on? Here's some of Katie's clothes. Could you just put Katie's clothes on and dance with me?
Yeah.
And of course, Ava, recognizing this is a very dangerous situation, leans into it and just does it.
With a pretty unstable armed man. Yes.
Yes. So she obliges. They dance, and she's fantasizing about dancing with Mitch at her wedding to help her get through it. And of course, Riley is just fantasizing with dancing with his own wife. He's not wanting to get through it. But Riley gets really upset with Ava because he had requested her take your wedding ring off. Like, I need you to be Katie.
Yeah, you have to be completely in character.
And she doesn't take the wedding ring off, and he gets very upset about that.
Yeah, really upset.
Yeah, because again, we're talking an unhinged armed man.
Yeah.
Like the only one within how many miles? Like nobody knows these people are here. So she, being resourceful, she fights him off and escapes, locks herself in a room and finds Katie's corpse. Katie's pregnant corpse in like a shrine bed.
Very pregnant corpse. Yeah.
Yes. And Riley knows she's in there, and he's yelling in there, like, because again, Riley being out of it still recognizes the facts of, I'm sure you've seen my pregnant wife. Well, guess what? That baby's alive. I felt him kick. Like, it's okay. When it's like, well, clearly it's not, it's not okay.
Yes, yeah, it's your zombified pregnant wife
Yeah.
on the bed surrounded by candles.
Yeah. Ava escapes. There's a little cat and mouse. She ends up hiding in a shed where she finds, I almost had The Walking Dead season 2, episode 10.
Yeah, that would have been that was season 10.
Right. Where she finds that Riley has basically been chaining up like all of the undead. He's not taking them out. He's chaining them up.
And studying them.
Yeah, I'd say there's like this like Running Man board of data.
Like, Running Man board.
We're like the street folk and the Running Man are like taking bets on Ben Richards.
Who loves you and who do you love?
All this giant chalkboard with large chalk but yeah, he's doing research on what like so again he's unhinged, but he's still like he's got a theory or whatever.
Yeah. He's got a purpose too.
Yeah. Yeah.
He thinks he can save his wife and his unborn child.
Yeah, if I can get to the bottom of this, maybe I could save her. So she's, checking out these bodies, checking out the, like looking at the results. Because again, conveniently, Riley comes into the shed to look for her with a flashlight.
Yeah.
Doesn't actually like mobily look for her. He just keeps flashing the flashlight to all the things we need to see as the audience.
Yes. Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
So that we could read the chalkboard and we could see the people. And, like, why aren't you going in there? I mean, you clearly know these people are chained up.
Mm-hmm.
So, Riley's he's talking to Ava while she's in hiding. Like, hey, let me exposition a little bit for you here.
Basically.
I believe that the only ones that come back to life are the ones that have unfinished business to tend to. And so, Riley, he just, you screwed up. Now, Ava tries one more time to step out. Now she's got herself a shiv. I'm flashing back to Phil Hartman's conversation, and So I Married an Axe Murderer about shivs. So right there in the B words, eye sockets, eye cavity, ocular cavities. And so Ava's basically, she steps out. I almost had Friday the 13th Part 2 at the end of this, where Amy Steele's character pretends to be Jason's mom in an effort to get out of a murderous Jason in a barn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, here's a murderous person in a barn. So she steps out and kind of pretends to be Katie. Yeah. Just trying I'm gonna try to get
assumes the character.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be Katie for him. Mm-hmm. And he indicates he's not forgiven her.
Yeah.
Because she didn't put on Katie's ring.
Yeah, initially it looks like he's buying it
a little bit, yeah.
And he's going like he's starting to believe that Ava is Katie, but once he gets her outside the shed, then you're not forgiven.
Yeah. And so she pulls this whatever it was, screwdriver or whatever, and jams it in his throat.
Yeah.
And kills him. Like hits his. Luckily, it's a real easy shot. Anywhere in the throat, you're going to hit the jugular.
It's there. It zigzags across the throat, the trachea, the neck.
There's magnetic qualities to it. So the closer you get with a metal object, the jugular will move into place.
Shifts. Yeah. Little known fact: the entire neck. It's actually just big. It's just a big artery.
Yeah, one giant artery.
It's just one big artery, and in the middle of the artery is like your trachea and your windpipe and your vocal cords. But it's the rest of it. It's just one giant artery.
The artery protects all those.
It keeps it safe and warm.
Wednesday Addams knew that in Addams Family Values. So when she slits the neck and it's just splurting blood everywhere.
Why do you think it shot so far?
She knew. She just knew. So she kills. She kills Riley and takes his car because, again, I got to get to Woodbridge.
Yep.
And as she's getting ready to leave, Katie is outside. Katie has come out, again, unfinished business, supposedly.
She's just standing outside the house.
She's just standing outside. She's pregnant, so she has to take on the pregnant woman pose of a hand under and a hand above her belly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll just think she's fat. Like you would if if you don't hold your belly in place, everyone's going to just assume you're fat.
Demonstrating one's pregnancy.
Yeah. Yep. It's fact. So, especially in Tasmania.
It's
almost said New Zealand again.
Our Kiwis are going to be so upset with you.
Dropping like flies.
Uh-huh.
And so Ava drives away and she's headed to Woodbridge because that's where she's going. And
that's her goal. Yeah.
It's a straight shot from anywhere in Tasmania to Woodbridge. Yeah. And she knows where she's at Riley's house. She knows how to get to Woodbridge.
Mm-hmm.
So she stops to rest in like a camper van. She removes all the corpses, like a clean house before I stay here.
Tidies up a bit.
And so this scene I guess it leans into the unfinished business thing a little bit, but it's really, it's kind of an unnecessary scene, but it pads the runtime a bit.
It does. Yes.
So she's again staying in this like Winnebago or whatever, and she's woken up by the father, the corpse. Again, she drugged them all out. They were dead. And this guy wakes up. And she kind of follows him. And it was, again, kind of a bizarre scene because Ava up to this point's been pretty intelligent with her choices. And here's this zombie that is digging a giant grave.
Yeah.
Out in front of the Winnebago.
Yeah. Just gets a hold of a shovel and just starts digging. And so she's kind of watching him from afar, which is fine. Like that makes sense. Cause again, at this point they're all slow. Yeah. Well, she was just attacked right before the scene. She was attacked by that one in the street and she like,
that's right.
Kind of crawled through the bus.
I couldn't remember if that was before or after this one. And so, so she's watching this guy dig this grave and then he kind of just turns and looks back at her.
Yeah. He sees her.
He recognizes that she's there.
Yeah.
But he doesn't pursue or chase or whatever. And then we just cut to her helping him drag the corpses of his family into this grave. And then he sits down in the grave and just sits there. And she knows what to do. She then takes the shovel and brains him and then buries them. And so it's like
she hands it to him and says, now you can cover yourself up.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to go back to bed.
Quiet. Keep it quiet, please. And so, she helps him bury the bodies and it kills him and fills the grave and leaves. Like it was kind of a touching scene of like, they're not all rampage murderous, that unfinished business doesn't mean violence all the time. So for this one, it was my family's dead and I need to bury him.
Yeah. Just need some closure.
We get more flashbacks of Ava and Mitch's marriage isn't as brilliant as we've been led to believe.
No, because to this point, all the flashbacks have been pretty positive and happy.
They have, yeah. And so we get more backstory here, mainly because there's no more Clay and no more Riley.
Yeah.
That it's just Ava and her thoughts. And we get
her and Wilson the volleyball.
Exactly. And even he's a little, he's animated.
He's looking at his watch.
And so, we find out like they're having trouble conceiving a child. Ava then went and had an affair.
Yeah.
I had a hard time wrapping my head around, but I've never been in that spot. So I don't know. Mitch discovered the affair shortly before he's going to leave for his business trip.
Yeah.
So we get this scene of like, she's basically pleading him not to go. She's not like begging him not to go, but just like, you don't have to go. Like, let's.
Yeah. She basically, she doesn't say it, but like, she knows she screwed up.
Yeah.
She's trying to make the best of things and keep him there. And he obviously wants to go through with the trip, if nothing else, just to have some time and distance.
Right. And so she knows, and that's her drive to Woodbridge.
Yeah.
She knows like what resort he was going to. And she wanted to go check on him.
Yeah.
Because again, she pretty much knows he's probably dead. Like that whole area was wiped out. She's not heard from him. So she gets to the resort, and there's like it just imagery. Like it's not like harrowing or anything. Like because this happened so close to Woodbridge, everything was instantaneous. Like you got like seemingly like 20 people in like mid yoga pose. They're just dead, but they're all still in mid yoga pose. So instant rigor mortis, like instantly.
It's funny how yoga works. You have to actually, although it's meant to keep you healthy and limber and flexible, if you're not careful, if you hold those poses for too long, the rigor mortis could actually set in.
It's like making faces. My grandpa, you make faces, your face will freeze like that.
That's what those yoga mats are for. The technology in the mats prevents rigor mortis.
But yeah, you stay in one pose long enough, there's a little electric shock built into every yoga mat.
It's just there.
Yeah, if you've never experienced it, it's because you break your pose, which good for you.
good for you to break the pose. It's like rubbing a balloon on your head. You know, there's just enough static electricity there.
Just enough, yeah. It's like, you seen Mom? I think she's in downward dog again. Like,
she's been down too long. She's getting rigor mortis.
Oh no, she got the mortis.
She's got the mortis. She's got the rigs.
Oh no. So Ava makes it to the resort. She finds Mitch. And we get like, she's begging him to wake up.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks terrible. Like,
well, I mean, he's dead.
Yeah. But she's hoping there's some unfinished business with him.
Well, she clearly has some unfinished business.
She's got some. Or else she wouldn't have gone from the US to Tasmania for this. And so she's just wake up, you know, like, and she takes his hand. When she takes his hand, she realizes he isn't wearing his wedding ring.
Yeah.
And because we've already deduced that she actually is pretty good at context clues in the environment, she kind of looks up and recognizes, oh, there's 2 wine glasses next to that bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's a lanyard there with a woman's woman's picture.
We get one little funny line where she sees that picture. She goes, oh, she's pretty. Well, it was pretty. Like, don't be petty, right, Ava?
Yeah, but like the implication here is that, again, if we're gonna buy the unfinished business things, she clearly does, but he doesn't.
He's over it.
He's moved on emotionally.
He left her.
Yeah.
So she finds his wedding ring on the bathroom counter, and then luckily Clay walks in
because he's there.
Because we can't leave Ava alone. Like, we have to have some sort of closure. Honestly, like, if you were watching this and you really thought Clay was gone without seeing Clay being gone, like, you fell for it. Like, you knew he was coming back. Riley just, Clay ran off. Well, we never saw his body, and that's not how horror movies work. So Clay finds Ava. Well, she clearly has now finished her unfinished business. Yeah. Her husband's dead. She realizes he's over it. But he's dead, so I might as well be over it too.
Yeah.
They bond. Clay then opens up to Ava.
Yeah.
To explain himself. Because again, he's been fairly selfish. But again, he's by himself. So that's what you are when you're selfish. But he explains that basically, I had a family. My wife and daughter, I wanted nothing to do with me. I was not a good guy. And I joined up with this just to prove that I wasn't selfish. Like, I can go help people.
Well, he's trying to prove to them that he wasn't selfish.
That's true. That's true.
So he wasn't really doing it for himself. He was trying to win them back over, and it didn't work.
Yeah. Right. And it didn't work. So here he is, and kind of aimless, just like Ava.
Yeah.
Well, she looks at a painting while he's telling her, because apparently she's bored with this story. And it's as we are.
The paint's
with
already dry, Ava.
So this she sees a painting of basically like a Viking burial. And so they have the idea, we're going to do that with Mitch.
Yeah.
So we get this overhead drone shot of putting Mitch's body in a motorboat and lighting it on fire and sending it out to sea.
Yep. They motorboated Mitch.
Yeah. And I would have been Yeah. Mitch got motorboated.
He got motorboated.
So, well, and he probably did his own motorboating right before the detonation too. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I would have been fine if the movie ended there. I think the movie should have ended right there.
Yeah.
It didn't. So the two were headed back north because they volunteered to do burial duty and then bailed on like day 2.
Yeah.
We should go check in. like
I mean, it's not like they can stay there. So
that's
they do
true,
have to
but,
eventually go back.
They gotta have to go back. So as they're headed back north, they come across Katie standing in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Now, of course, Clay has no idea who it is, but Ava does. So they encounter Katie, and Ava very quickly realizes Katie's not pregnant anymore.
No, because she was wearing kind of a house dress. I think. Yeah, and and there's blood on
there's
on
blood,
the front near her groin, and
mm-hmm.
We see Katie eventually turns around and walks away, and there's blood, opposite side as well, and she doesn't have the baby in her anymore.
Yeah, so there's no baby, and Ava is like, there's this little bit of like, is she leading us somewhere? Because she just walks off. And
although I will say that Katie had a look on her face and it was making sounds that we didn't see from any of the other undead. There was almost a desperation to it.
A little bit, yeah. It was. She was easily the most well acted personality zombie.
She was the most well acted dead person in the movie.
It's true, yeah. That is true. And so Ava pauses for a minute and they hear a baby. They hear a baby cry.
Mm-hmm.
So Ava and Clay, like not too far off the road, are some like stone ruins.
Mm-hmm.
And they go and they find the baby, who is alive and very healthy with none of the like undead features.
Yeah.
Which of course Katie was pregnant when this happened.
Yeah.
So it clearly was not something passed through, and that she could still retain life within her despite being dead. So Ava just picks up the baby, and it's still all kind of goopy because, again, it was just birthed. And the movie ends with Ava crying over this baby, just kind of tears of joy. And that's We Bury the Dead.
That's it. That's We Bury the Dead. Very tight movie.
It really was. Like it hour and a half, but it was a lot of visuals. Like kind of Terrence Malick would have
been proud. Yeah.
Yeah, he would have been proud.
Malikian.
Yeah. It was a tight movie. I agree.
Yeah. And you just looked at the runtime of this episode so far. Yeah,
I know. Yeah. I noticed that too.
So, hey, folks. Well, every week, Oz and I give our own unique rating to the film we've been yapping about. In this case, 2024's We Bury the Dead. Hey, Oz, how would you rate this flick?
I'm giving this 57 grinding teeth.
57 grinding teeth. There we go.
Yes. What are you giving it?
I have a very similar theme for my rating this week. I'm going to go with 71 mouth guards.
Okay, I would have liked a mouth guard in this film.
I should have just gone with 57 as well to go with your grinding teeth.
Yeah. So 57 mouth guards. I like it.
Yep, just mouth guards.
Mouth guards.
Yeah. Well, folks, every week Oz and I give our own unique. We just did the unique rating. Every week we scour the interwebs searching for unprofessional reviews that tickle our funny bones, and we hope they tickle yours as well in this week's edition of Outside Insight. Oz, my friend, what is your Outside Insight?
I have a 5-star review.
Ooh.
Left literally like a week ago, February 26th.
Oh wow, very recent.
Yeah, by Ray some Guidum.
Okay.
If I'm saying that right.
Apologies to the Kiwis.
It is titled, in all caps, Unfinished Business. When I heard it from the soldier, it completely changed my perspective on the whole story. The scene with the pregnant woman, the people at the spa, and that man running after her. Damn. The visuals they created were incredible. It's a deep story about how unfinished business can consume you and what can drive you to do. The last 20 minutes are insane.
Insane.
5 stars. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
That motorboating really got me.
Yeah, I read that. I was like, I just finished the movie. Were the last 20 minutes insane? Like, they were pretty mellow.
Yeah, they were relatively tame. There was no big action or anything.
No. But there was fire and paintings.
And a wedding ring on a counter.
And a baby. It was insane.
And he puked out a corpse.
So, what's your outside insight?
My outside insight, as always, comes from the Internet Movie Database. It's a 1 out of 10. Left January 2026, so yours is only a week old. Mine is about 2 months old. Okay. With the subject line, did not live up to what it is. It says that the zombies hunt, but no one zombie hunted anyone. It was boring. The plot sucked. I'm highly upset. I wasted my time on a zombie movie that doesn't do zombie things. do zombie things.
More zombie things.
Eat brains.
I don't want to watch Daisy Ridley. I want to see someone shuffling.
Every day I'm shuffling. Do more zombie things.
Like turn around real slow when you hear a noise.
Yeah.
Like a zombie thing.
Try to chase Sarah Polly.
Right. Or that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my outside insight. And folks, that brings us to the Let's Talk About Flicks signature segment, the point of the show you've all been waiting for, the 3-2-1, in which Oz and I each share 3 goods, 2 bads, and 1, How about this week's movie, We Bury the Dead? Oz, what are your 3 goods?
My first one is unsettling zombie teeth.
Yes.
That was really the one thing from this movie that if it was going to get under your skin, it would be just the unnerving sound of the zombie teeth.
I get it. I'll jump in a little bit there and add to that. That was a possible good for me. Mm-hmm. And I, with just a slightly different spin, I said my framing would have been that the teeth grinding gives this movie something unique in the zombie genre. Mm-hmm. So it's it's the teeth grinding one. So it gives it something to kind of call back to.
Yeah. And it was fine. Like I said, as a zombie movie is a zombie movie, and for a movie that wasn't about the zombies, having the zombies be something a little unique was fine. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So my second good is the solid performances. Really, I mean, I won't call it like a character driven movie because there's not like a lot of arcs or anything, but Ava, Clay, and Riley did their parts well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed.
And those are really our only 3 characters in the movie. And so I was okay with it. Like there wasn't nothing was off-putting. The range was there. It was fine.
Yeah, well-defined characters. The actors did a good job, establishing those identities very well.
Yeah, and staying in their lane. I was fine with it. And my third was I did like that this was a plot that was a zombie movie plot beyond survival.
Sure.
We have seen virtually every zombie movie ever made is about just surviving the zombies. And even in the 28 series, even when they've kind of put a cap on it, it's still, there's an outbreak or something happens and it's back to survival. And this was, we're past that. We have a plan. Our plan is let's go bury the dead. And if you find one that's undead, we'll kill it and then bury it. And so, and we quickly escaped that plot line to go do something else. And I was fine with that. The plot of this movie was, like I mentioned earlier, this is trauma and closure in a zombie setting. Yeah. This isn't a zombie movie. So those are my 3 goods.
Very much agreed.
What you got?
I'm debating if this one is different enough from yours. You're just talking about grief and the need for how grief and guilt can drive people. Mm-hmm. So I'll come up with something else here.
I think that's different enough. Because I was just talking. Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah,
because I was more just expanding on it's not about just surviving the zombies.
Yeah. It's specifically, I guess, if we put that extra spin on it, it's the movie it's drawn to just the human need for closure. We don't like as human beings, we're not wired to like to like kind of like lingering whys, things that we don't have answers for, things that we can't explain away, especially when it comes to connection and relationships. We need to know the whys, and this movie digs at that, and it forces the Ava character to literally fly herself halfway around the world, abandon her mission, and go into a dangerous area to find human closure, which you argue that she sort of gets, but sort of doesn't, because she's not able. She's not able to get the response from him, the whys from him.
Yeah, and it was kind of also there unstated that because she found out why he was, or what he did while he was there. Okay, well, I guess I got my why. Like you moved on too, and I'm really glad, not to intercept. I'm glad she wasn't mad at him for it.
Yeah,
because she knew she cheated first. That doesn't make cheating second okay, but she avoided the hypocritical of like, how could you do this to me?
Yeah.
Like,
she starts beating on his chest, like they do the thing where like his jaw falls off.
Yeah. How'd you do this to me? No, I'm like, she knew she screwed up, and that triggered his sequence of events, and unfortunately cost him his life. Yeah. Way to go, Ava.
Way to go, Ava. That's why you'll never be a Jedi. So that's my first good. My second one is, this movie is very short and to the point. It's only 90 minutes long. This movie, it did not need to be any longer than that. So they did a good job with the pacing and the editing, and it did not overstay its welcome. And my third good, we got a couple bangers in this movie. We got a great song by PJ Harvey. And we also got a great song by Metric that closes the movie, Help I'm Alive. So just some solid songs in this movie too.
Yeah, I agree. And I saw that Clark did the score.
Clark?
That's all it was attributed to.
Just Clark.
Music by Clark.
Clark W. Griswold.
I think it was Will Clark, maybe.
It was Will. Giants and Rangers.
Former Giant
Clark.
First baseman.
It was probably Will Clark. Left-handed, power, and he hit for average too. Will Clark.
Yeah,
and he was great around the bag too, around the first base.
Randy Johnson went on to be a professional sports photographer. Why can't Will Clark score independent films?
He scores Tasmanian films.
It's what he does. It's what he does.
Multi-talented Will Clark. Borderline Hall of Famer.
Wonder what Mark Teixeira is up to.
Mark Teixeira. I actually know. Well, Mark Teixeira is fine. You asked that rhetorically. Mark Teixeira is getting into politics, and he leans right, pretty far right.
No way.
I know. Yeah, a former baseball player with a giant chin butt. Yeah,
no way.
Yeah, Mark Teixeira. I think he's from Texas, if memory serves. And I heard this is several months ago. He was running for, I don't know, it's like a state Republican seat or something like that. But yeah, like a state house seat on the Republican ticket. Pretty far right. So yeah, Mark Teixeira.
Well, at least he and Rocco Baldelli will have something to talk about.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those are my three goods. Oz, what are your two bads?
While this movie was fine, it's very, very predictable. Like the choices being made by the characters were very predictable, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine, but this movie was well done enough that it's like, it wasn't the world's greatest film. It's not a terrible film, but it's like, so it was kind of hard to find bads because
agreed.
They everything was tight and they did everything well. So I'm being a little nitpicky, but the choices were predictable. You didn't do, even though while you spun a little different tale for a zombie movie, it still followed a path of predictability, which is fine.
Agreed.
And my second one is Miracle Baby. Like, that baby posed more questions for me than answers. What are you going to feed it? Like,
that's the first thing I thought of too. Is like, well, we got to go find some formula for a newborn. Me too.
For a newborn. That was, and it's like, whatever. Like, I wish they would have just ended it with, even if it was just they're driving back north and she's staring out the window, cut to credits. Like, you got your closure stories over. The whole Katie and the baby thing. whatever. So Miracle Baby's my second bad.
Life finds a way.
I guess so. I don't see a point for this.
Yeah.
If you're really pushing hard to be like, oh, look, Ava struggled to have a child with Mitch, and look, she met Clay and has a child. Like, no, that's not. I don't think that's what she was looking for. I want a baby by any means.
I mean, Clay was so fertile that he just immaculately, not conceived, immaculately, I don't know, just spontaneously produced a baby.
The truth is, that's not even Katie's baby. Katie's baby, like, is just some field somewhere, but that's just Clay thinking about having a child with Ava.
It just happens.
Just inseminated right over there in little baby Stonehenge.
Yes, baby Stonehenge.
Yeah, it was just this like
it was the ruins of some structure.
Yeah, you got some ruins out there like 18 feet off the highway. Yeah. Why'd you build the ruins so close to the highway?
Build the ruins. You know, this area needs some ruins.
Right. Not much to look at on the way back north from Woodbridge.
It's gonna help the local tourism bureau. Some ruins will bring in a crowd.
Start small to see if it works, and we'll go from there.
You could make ruins, yeah.
Looks like a great place for a baby.
Make sure it's baby size, just in case.
A little stone manger right there along the highway. So that's my second bad, was just Miracle Baby.
Miracle Baby, I get that. It was kind of hokey.
Yeah, a little bit. What do you got?
For my first one, I thought the scene with Ava helping the man dig the grave was a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
Like I get what they were doing there. And establishing, you know, the whole unfinished business, which does kind of lead to like the more angry ones. Like, was that their unfinished business? Is that they, you know, they were left feeling anger for something? But like,
yeah, or they couldn't finish their unfinished business, and that's why they're angry.
That's why they're upset.
I wanted to finish that sandwich. It's gone.
I was gonna take these D batteries back to Target. I needed C batteries. My business is unfinished.
I was going to go mow Kevin's yard.
Unfinished business.
Dang it.
So that's my first one. I thought the scene was, I get why they did it. It just, I don't know. It seemed a little unnecessary.
It's a little heavy-handed.
Too obvious.
Yeah.
And the other one is just a little bigger in scope. Why doesn't Daisy Ridley get more work?
I don't know.
And I have no answer for that.
Right. I agree.
Is it like the Mark Hamill? I mean, not that I want to tie her to Star Wars in every way,
of course.
But like, is it? It's almost like the Mark Hamill effect, where it's like you can't see the character as anybody but Luke or as anybody but Rey.
But I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was a question that someone had he was on SNL. It doesn't matter, but he had worked on a show with Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay.
And the question was like, you know, how, like, did Harry Potter ever come up? And he just was like, of course. He goes, he even said sometimes he would play a little mental game of how long into today is it going to go before someone brings up Harry Potter?
Yeah.
And so he really expanded on that. And it was interesting that, you know, what is an actor looking for? And I think they were talking, Keenan was on this conversation too, of it's a fine line of, do you want to be known for a role?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're actors, like we want to work.
Yeah. Do you want to have a signature role or a signature character?
Yeah. But it's a double-edged sword of sometimes you land a role so well that you get everything you want, and in turn you just live like you live in limbo forever. And he was talking about like Julia White.
And that's literally who I was just thinking of. Did I do that?
Yeah, he's talking about Julia White and like Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah.
And it's like that they nailed it, but they are now forever tied to that role.
Yeah.
And therefore struggle getting work anywhere else just because, well, we don't want Carlton.
Yeah.
We don't want Urkel. And they're like, but I'm not Urkel. Like I'm an actor. So I think Daniel Radcliffe is broken from that.
Yeah.
Clearly, you know, Macaulay Culkin couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's okay. Like he seems to be in a better headspace now. Mark Hamill, no. I don't know if Daisy Ridley ever got tied to Star Wars the way Mark Hamill did, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, when Daisy Ridley's Rey came along, Star Wars was already well into the ether.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. And it was, and she wasn't exactly, unfortunately, she wasn't a beloved character. You know, like accepted, but
well, I mean, there's also a lot of Star Wars gatekeeping going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, she's not my Jedi.
Exactly, and that's where I was going with that. Is it's like it wasn't that she didn't do a good job; it's that she wasn't allowed to be recognized.
Yeah, the fandom.
But yeah, I wonder that too about Daisy Ridley, because you know we talked pre-show a little bit, like you know Keira Knightley being kind of a comp of hers, and it's like Keira Knightley kind of similar of like she's a fine enough actress.
Yeah,
she's never, you don't see her in anything. Like, and maybe it's choice. Maybe it's just a choice.
Yeah, I don't know. So I guess just why doesn't she get more work, or at least more?
It's a good question.
Yeah. I don't know. So Oz, what's your
All right. Why are there always flipped cars in the apocalypse?
That's fair.
I would understand it if there was some sort of ramp. But to just have a car on its head in the middle of the road with nothing around it. Why? You see them in like every apocalyptic movie. Why? Do a group of people just decide to flip a car? Or I don't know. I don't understand. I get for the quote unquote imagery, like, well, there's a burn barrel on fire. Clearly, we're in the future.
We're in the wasteland. There's an oil drum on fire.
Exactly.
Oh no.
But it's like, what is it about you know what's going to really sell this scene? Let's flip that car over. Like people will know that this is dire.
This is really bad. There's a car on
holy smokes,
flipped over. Yeah.
Why?
These are dire circumstances.
Is a flipped over car in the apocalypse the equivalent of like the extra large baguette in a paper bag? You know, that you've gone grocery shopping.
It's if you go grocery shopping in a movie, you got leafy greens and a baguette. Yep. That's all you shop for.
And they're sticking out of
the top.
It must have been to the market. So I don't know. What is it? What is it? What is it with a flipped over car?
Yeah, I guess
to signal apocalypse.
Movie representation of apocalypse.
Yeah,
everyone's dirty. There's cars flipped over. There's an oil drum on fire.
Yep. I get it. And there's just I don't know. You did something creative with the zombie teeth gnashing thing, and then suddenly it's like, well, we better throw a few flipped cars over in there. So I don't know.
That's my sell the apocalypse.
Right? People are going to believe that this is too soon. That's my huh.
That's good. I like that.
What do you got?
My huh is there anything the placenta can't do?
Nope.
And I say that with genuine awe and love and admiration.
It's amazing. The placenta is clearly more powerful than the artery neck.
Yeah. Placenta greater than artery neck.
It is.
But yeah, like amniotic fluid. I mean, they kept that baby safe and healthy.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that every other living creature on Tasmania was dead.
And that baby grew despite Katie not eating anything.
Yeah.
So the placenta even knew a better pack it a few more nutrients. Mom seems ill.
That's my huh. And again, I say that, joking, but like seriously, like the female body is like men, we don't get it.
No, it is insanely miraculous what the female body can do.
Yeah.
Like just think about just all the stuff in our bodies, and it's like it's just crazy. I could go on. It just,
all the stuff, all the female stuff.
It's like just like and it's like not just female human bodies, but like any creature that gives birth. It's like, good Lord, you just create. That's amazing.
There's a reason females live longer than males. They're put together better than males.
Well, they have placentas.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So if I grow a placenta, I'm guaranteed to live a couple years longer. If
You don't even have to grow it; just have one.
just get one. just like put it in a jewel bag and carry it with me wherever I go.
Just have one. It'll add years to your life.
It's just being in proximity to one.
Right? Yeah.
That's
why single men. That's why single men don't live as long as married men, because they don't have a placenta in the home.
I'm now envisioning like an Alex Jones sort of, like instead of like your creatine powders and things like that. Get your pill form placenta here.
Get your placental mash.
Yeah, placent max with 4 X's at the end of it.
Yeah, it's P max. There it is.
P max. It's your supplement.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they live longer. They have placentas.
Yeah. Well, and that brings this week's edition of Patreon Subscriber Month. Again, shout out to Patreon subscriber Mandy K. You inspired this week's selection with a tip of the cap to your better half, Jenny, for helping with the actual selection.
Yes, she did. She picked it. And it was fine. Like, I enjoyed it. I didn't mind the movie.
Yeah, I also love weeks where we it's only a 90-minute movie. There's also
that's a nice one too. Yes, yes. We actually started it last night with the intention of just watching like half, and we just finished it.
Just got through. May as well. Yeah,
yeah. It was like 10:50 when we finished it, but it was like, at least it's done. Like, we're good. All right, what do we got next week?
Well, next week, as we continue Patreon Subscriber Month. We are going back. It'll be my movie to bring to the table. We're going to Patreon subscriber Lyle M. With 2019's Jojo Rabbit.
He have not seen.
Yeah, I have not either. This is one of those movies. I think both of us, like, how have we not seen this? It's a director we like. It's got great performers. It got great reviews at the time, and somehow we both just never made the time for it.
Silly, and it checks like all the boxes of this kind of stuff I like to watch, and just have never watched it.
Yeah, I know Lyle M and his better half Deb really enjoy the movie. I know Patreon subscriber Melissa L has seen it, and it's not that she didn't enjoy it, but she's like, I think they think this movie's a little too funny. Like, so it's that's funny. It's tragic. It's all the things. I mean, it's about trying to survive World War II, and so I think it will be all the things is kind of what I'm gathering.
That's fine.
All the feels.
Probably a little wider plot than what we just covered.
But yeah, there will be a little more to it.
Yeah.
Looking to see if Patreon subscriber Lyle L has responded yet. That he has not.
It's a Friday night. He's out bar hopping.
He and Deborah out bar hopping.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Mm-hmm. They're going from Italian beef place to Italian beef place, just taking shots of au jus.
Exactly. She was a Jardiniere chaser.
There's a like a hot dog and beef place out in Braidwood, Illinois that I guess they really like going to.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they'll drive half an hour, 35 minutes to this one beef place. They said it has great food, and it's like a 50s inspired place. So there's like, Elvis stuff everywhere. Like you go into the bathroom and it's got Elvis in there.
Oh my God, he's right there.
Yeah, he's swinging his hips at you while you do your business.
Yeah, that's how the urinal sways to his hips.
You have to sway your hips to keep up with the urinal.
Yeah, you have to.
The urinal has hips.
The toilet sways too. Deb has a real rough time.
really gotta find your center of gravity.
Lyle,
it happened again.
I fell.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully we will have a third person. We will have Lyle M with us.
Yeah, looks like Last Night in Soho's Thomasin McKenzie is in this film.
Yes, she is. Yeah, a lot of folks in this movie.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that movie. I will honestly say, since watching Last Night in Soho, I've been on a massive 60s kick.
Yeah,
I will listen to my album of the day through the website I was telling you about. Mm-hmm. I didn't listen to today's there, even though it was 60s. I couldn't do it. It was today's album was Songs of Leonard Cohen by Leonard Cohen.
Songs of Leonard Cohen.
Yeah.
By R. Kelly.
I got about a song and a half in and I'm like, I can't do this today. Like I just, it's just not my thing, and that's okay. But I switched. Yeah. So I listen to a lot of just 60s hits station on Apple Music.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yes.
So yeah, really, I would say that kicked off with Last Night in Soho and that 60s soundtrack.
Yeah. Great soundtrack, great movie.
Yeah, it was. So Jojo Rabbit for next week.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Social media wise, Facebook and Instagram, YouTube Shorts. I've been busy, and even though adding shorts to YouTube isn't overly time consuming,
it's still time.
I still feel like I need to watch the shorts to make sure I'm sharing shorts that we would want to share.
Sure, that it represent us.
So yeah, I'm a couple of weeks behind on that. I will get caught back up. But we're still pushing out episodes. Check out the website, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Let's talk about flicks.com.
Yep.
And catch us on social media. Let us know if there's anything you'd like to watch, because even though we've got the rest of the year mapped out, you don't know what it is, so we could change.
Yeah. We're always open to ideas, suggestions, and making this something that growing the Let's Talk About Flicks community.
Yeah, for sure. So for another episode of Let's Talk About Flicks, I'm Oz.
I'm Curtis.
And we'll see you guys next week with Jojo Rabbit.